So I wanted to make a video which I feel compare the best three options for new videographers, and that is the Rode versus Tascam versus Zoom H1 series. They all have their pros and cons. I'm going to go over them as quickly as I can to make this video succinct, but honestly, I'm so exhausted. My New Year's resolution is waking up early, and I cannot think. So if this is a little bit convoluted or crazy, I'm sorry about that. I'll do my best to keep it online. Price-wise, I feel like these are all pretty comparable. The Zoom is the cheapest one by far. You can get the Zoom H1 with a lav for I think $100, so that one's going to be half the price of the other two options, versus the Tascam DR10, DL10, whatever it is $299 or it's $199, and so is the Rode Wireless Go. So just to give you a really quick breakdown of some of the pros and cons of each of these, the Rode Wireless Go is a wireless system. It's the only wireless one out of all three. And the nice thing about this is you can monitor the audio that is going to be either on your talent or on the groom or officiant or whoever you want to put this onto. You'll be able to actually get it in real time on your camera, so if something messes up, you'll know right away. It's really helpful, especially when I was doing like little commercial projects or stuff like that. Basically any situation you can call cut, this one is going to be really helpful for it. Also, a lot of YouTubers really like it because you don't have to sync audio or anything like that. It's going to be perfect in camera. Tascam, this little body pack right here, comes with its own microphone, which is really nice. Unlike the Rode Wireless Go, that you have to either use the onboard mic or plug your own microphone into it, this one includes it. Now, this one is really awesome for situations where you cannot call cut. So if you're in a wedding or a situation where you can't really stop everything and make sure that things are going well, regardless of whether a train goes by or a plane flies overhead, it doesn't matter. You just have to keep shooting. This, I feel like, is a really effective solution for that. It has auto settings and things like that already built into it, as well as limiters and dual recording, which I find really helpful. So situations, and the battery on here lasts about 8 hours, so you're never going to run out of battery on this one. Which brings me back to the Rode Wireless Go, where the batteries last about 4.5 hours, but they actually charge really, really fast, which is nice. Now, in our budget end of the spectrum with the Zoom H1, battery lasts a really long time, and it's easily replaceable with this AA battery. This thing will last easily 8 to 12 hours, and similar to the Tascam, you don't have the option to listen to it wirelessly because it's not a wireless system. But it does have a benefit to it. What I really like about the Zoom H1 is the ability to unplug this lav mic right here and just use it as a stereo mic. It doesn't do dual recording, but it does have auto features, limiting features, low cut, things like that, which are going to help kind of reduce the ambient noise, but also get the frequencies that are really going to be helpful to you that you want. Records, I think both of these two that are independent recording will record in WAV or MP3. Okay, so I really want to do a test with all three of these. I'm going to put all three of them on, but you know what? I'm not going to do it here. I need coffee. I'm dying, so we're going to get out of the studio and let's go get some coffee. All right, so here I am on the outside patio at Red Bee Coffee, and clearly it's a different day. Right when I left last time, it just did not work out. It immediately started to rain. I was on my one wheel, so it was a bad idea. Luckily, I got the drone out of the sky in time, so at least that was nice. So today, on an extremely bright day, I'm over here back at Red Bee Coffee. And I just thought it'd be a really awesome way to test out the different microphones that I talked about before, which are the Zoom H1 with the, I think it's got like a JK mic attached to it. I'll put a link in the description. Tascam, and then also the Rode Wireless Go. God, I gotta remember that. In any case, I'm gonna go ahead and play all three of these back for you so you can hear the difference between them. But I didn't know what to read, so I thought I'd go down to this coffee shop, read the coffee that I'm drinking, and that could be kind of the comparison of them. All right, so first off, tastes really good. It's awesome. Okay, so right now what I'm having is just a shot of espresso, and what it says here is this shot of espresso is a medium roast, world's best espresso, sweet dark chocolate. It has orange citrus in it and berry. Also, this is the 4-time Golden Bean champion. Pretty good, right? World's best espresso for the world's barista championship. #1 coffee of the year. Okay, so right now what I'm having is just a shot of espresso, and what it says here is this shot of espresso is a medium roast, world's best espresso, sweet dark chocolate. It has orange citrus in it and berry. Also, this is the 4-time Golden Bean champion. Pretty good, right? World's best espresso for the world's barista championship. #1 coffee of the year. Okay, so right now what I'm having is just a shot of espresso, and what it says here is this shot of espresso is a medium roast, world's best espresso, sweet dark chocolate. It has orange citrus in it and berry. Also, this is the 4-time Golden Bean champion. Pretty good, right? World's best espresso for the world's barista championship. #1 coffee of the year. All right, so there is a very brief read through of the espresso that I'm having right now. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I will see you back at the studio. So welcome back to the studio. Hopefully those examples give you a little bit of an idea of what each of those microphones sound like, or those recording systems sound like in a condition where maybe you have cars driving by in the background. Some of them are picking up a little bit more background noise than the other. I actually had a chance to review them right now, and I think that if I had to pick one that's just like an all-in-one solution, I think that pick has to be the Tascam DR10. It's an awesome, it comes with a microphone, that's awesome, but it's an awesome recorder too, being that it records a -6 dB track. So if you want to make sure that you don't have any clipping or anything like that, especially if you're not going to be able to listen to it in real time, that one's probably going to be the go-to, and it's probably the reason why it's been so popular over the last 2 years that it's been out. On the other hand, if I had to pick one that just has the absolute best versatility, I'm going to go with the Rode Wireless Go. And I know when I was listening to it, it's picking up a lot of ambient noise. And it costs a little bit more money because you're going to have to invest into a separate lav for it to plug in. But with that system, just putting the Wireless Go with the lav on a talent, I think it's really versatile. I've been able to shoot different gigs where I'm running a multicam, like multi-cameras are going on, and I just have one of those on the talent. And what I do is actually plug it into a separate recorder, the receiver end of that Wireless Go. And then I just carry this thing right here. I have an adapter. I'll link these both in the description, but you can essentially hook up your receiver for your Wireless Go to this. This is just a Tascam DR40. Same thing as an H4n. There's different kinds of recorders just like this that are very popular. But in any case, what I do is I throw this in a backpack, have some headphones on me, and I just walk around, and I'm able to monitor multiple cameras and still have audio consistently going to my headphones, and I'll know everything that's going on, whether it's clipping, whether something crazy is happening, or whether there's an airplane flying overhead. In any situation, like I said, where you can call cut, the Wireless Go is going to be really good for you. And then the budget option didn't sound great. I'll give you that, it did not sound great. But keeping in mind that it's still going to be 100,000 times better than just like your onboard mics for your camera. I think it is still a good option. It's a big improvement over just your camera mic. So that kind of wraps it up. Those are my 3 picks. I think that they're all viable options. The best one, run and gun, if you don't want to have to worry about it, Tascam DR10. If you are able to run bigger sets that maybe you're not able to hire another audio guy, then that's when the wireless Go is going to be really awesome. And then you got no money but you want good audio, Zoom H1. It comes with a combo, but mine, I got it used, so I picked up a JK microphone, which worked pretty well. I picked it out because I thought it was like the best budget option for a wireless lav, and budget being like under $30. So like I said, those are my picks. All the links are going to be in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this, had a great time. I enjoy coffee, so I did not mind making this video at all. And I will see you next time. Maybe without this beard. See ya.